My name is John Hoekstra, one of the owners here at GR Auto Gallery. I'm really excited to show you this 1985 Chevrolet El Camino Pro Touring build that I was able to execute for one of my old clients. Being in the business for 25 years now plus, I've been able to develop some relationships with some of the best body guys, engine builders, and car assemblers in the country, really. And this car is a product of those relationships. This client, I'd built cars for this gentleman in the past, and he had contacted me, a couple years ago, and this is a car that he always wanted, and he always wanted to build a pro touring car. The body is a 1985 El Camino, and what I did is I ordered a Schwartz Performance chassis. Underneath it has coilover suspension all around, huge 18-inch brakes with an LS3 Corvette motor that was installed, and that came in as a rolling frame and chassis. From there, we went ahead and took apart a perfectly good LS3 Corvette motor and sent it out and had the whole rough casting ground and polished to a high sheen. Then the motor was professionally assembled, and we put a little different hotter cam in it, and the fuel injection setup we modified a bit and to give it some more horsepower. We added a cowl hood and then also this Monte Carlo SS front end, and to really give this thing kind of that super sport look that was so popular back in the 80s, but also just make the car flow in design from front to rear. I guess it's important to note that every square inch of this car has been either modified or fabricated from scratch. We did a mini tub on the rear fenders. Under the hood, we smoothed the firewall and custom-made front inner fenders that all seem to work and flow and gives a really, really clean appearance. And I honestly think the coolest part about this car is the motor. If we open up the engine compartment, you can see how it shines, but it's simple. And it doesn't look too complicated. We went to great lengths to hide hoses, to hide injector wires, to hide all kinds of stuff, and to give it just a really clean and simple look that just completely pops. So not only do we have the remote, which is the traditional way you open a shaved door handle kit, but we also integrated buttons on the bottom of each mirror that opens up the door, so you can just walk right up, hit the button, open the door, and hop on in. Okay, one of the features that we also put on this car is this steel rear, all steel, made from scratch rear tonneau that we made fit to the car. We also filled in this area here. That was all made from scratch as well. But the cool thing about this is you hit this button, to accommodate the wheels in the back. We couldn't use the existing configuration of the rear fenders. So what we had to do is we put in a mini tub here, and this was all hand built and custom crafted, installed to give us the width that we needed for the wheels that we wanted to use. I think that the big misconception out there, because there's so many TV shows out there, that these people take a car and they transform it inside of a week. That is not the case, especially for a build of this caliber and that quality. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes passion. It stretches the limits to the people that are working on the car. And it truly can be an emotional roller coaster. If something doesn't work out right, you have to go back to the drawing board and try it again. There's no blueprint, there's no manual on how to put this car together. It was all done by the creative minds of the people involved in the build. The way you can execute builds like this too is you got to keep everybody together. I can't thank enough the people that were involved in this. Designs by Paul for all the metal fabrication. Alex Hamstra, who basically made everything work on that car and did all the final assembly. Kunis Auto Body for the paint. Sculpt Garage for the just outstanding interior, and also all the wiring that was involved. I mean, he's the one that made all the componentry work. Con Aya, Revive Auto Detailing. The custom wooden bed was built by TJ Reichpost and painted by Tony Bach. So I'm excited that we could get GR Auto Gallery involved with this build. It's something that we're real proud of, through the blood, sweat, and tears that went into this car. To have it turn out the way it did, we are absolutely thrilled, and we're excited to pass it off to our customer.